Alrighty, so gonna go over how the run is done. Timer's not going because this isn't. We're not going to be speedrunning this right now. This is just going to be a video explaining how to perform the main trick and the path we're going to take through here. Time starts upon gaining control of the character. So, right as you jump, time starts like that. Our timer right now doesn't matter because we're just using it as an example for the run. Jumping down platforms does seem to be faster. I'm not sure if running or jumping is faster when running across flat ground. Um, More testing is needed. We're just going to follow this basic starting path here to get to the main area. Touching any kind of water will do damage and spawn you back to the last safe route you're on. We can jump into and climb these walls that are marked like this, and while holding, we can actually jump across the wall to gain more speed. We can hop on this rock here and jump right up here to grab this ledge. And if you're quick enough with it, you can actually get an extra jump out of that. Quickly get on this ledge here. This is the only pickup besides the ability we're going to grab. Once we pick it up, we're going to mash the close buttons so that we close as fast as possible. Combat is not fantastic in this game. I find that bouncing off things is much faster, gives you some distance. Right here, just jump across all these platforms, but what we can actually do is cut around this corner here and just jump on this rock and jump up here, skipping all the platforming in this room. Same thing here, we're going to get to the first trick, the main trick. Instead of doing all this platforming to get up there, what we can actually do is, most Metroidvanias will have this, they have the Super Mario backwards high jump, where if you go just down, go one direction, and immediately change the opposite direction, you get a high jump. See how if I jump regularly, I don't get that much height, but if I do it like this, I get a ton of height. Now, if we add in the attack, we get an extended high jump, which allows us to get into places we're not supposed to be in. Allowing us to immediately jump all the way up here without having to do this whole room. You also get a little bit of height if you attack while moving. Handy for getting across ledges and stuff, and also stairs. Allows us to get a bunch of distance to immediately jump down these stairs, where the animation's a bit slower moving across stairs. Everything does slow down when walking across this platform as well. That's super important for the run. We're going to touch this checkpoint, so we can death these later on. When you die, you go back to the last checkpoint you touched. In a regular place of the game, you'll go through these walls over here, you'll break them through, go past a bunch of things, a bunch of platforming. But there are shortcuts that lead back here to the spawn, the starting area of the map. And the main trick we care about is this one right here. You can actually break from this side here. Normally you'd go all the way around, and it would lead you through here, and you'd find the shortcut to the other side, break it down. There should also be another one behind this building here. But we can't break this one from here. So we're not getting enough height with this, but we can just do the backwards jump and quickly get up both these ledges. Same here, backwards jump, get up the ledge. Right here we can do extend our jump a little bit, and we're going to need to keep moving when we get here because we're going to be chased by a bunch of these moths. Oop. Combat's a little jank. Be real careful because you will bounce off the moths, fall in the water, and respawn inside of a horde of moths. It's fine if you take damage in this area because we're going to death abuse them at the end anyway. There's water right down here, you gotta be careful. You can get a bit risky with that jump there and try for the further bit, but it's safe just to go the way I did. Something like this allows us to skip these ledges and save ourselves some time on animation stuttering. Immediately take this path down here and straight through here. Just get past a lot of stuff, a lot of pathways where there's like upgrades for your health charges. Oop, oop. That's fine. We're not too concerned about our HP. We haven't taken any damage. We want to die as quickly as possible to get here. Now, normally to get to there, you have to do this whole thing, go all the way up and around, drop down, and do a bunch of other stuff. But with that extended jump we got, we can actually jump right across to grab the slide ability and skip doing the entire puzzle. Then immediately we're just going to slide into the water here over and over again. Death abuse to send us back to where we originally set our checkpoint. We're going to mash jump to get out of the checkpoint. We're going to go over here. We're going to do the backwards jump to get on top of this mushroom. It allows us to immediately move over here. There's a bunch of ways to move around with the slide. You can do an attack to quickly get back into the slide. You can do a jump to get more distance. I'm not really sure which one's faster just yet. It's testing and stuff like that. In this room, the game wants you to go around here, grab these, move them around, climb the wall, jump across these, go all around to get to that over there. Oh, that might work too. I just had an idea. But we can actually just do our extended jump to get right up here, which opens this gate, but also allows us to just slide right on across. In a regular playthrough, you'd go up here, go get the bell tower key, which leads you to being able to get the slide ability. But as we took a backward shortcut, we already have slide. And the reason we need slide is so that we can just jump across this ledge right here, which, for some reason, standing right here opens up the end of the game and also gives us all of the movement abilities. We're also going to try to hold down right and immediately slide and jump when the cutscene ends. We're going to jump down here. We need to set our safety on the ground here so that we don't spawn back up there. That way we can death abuse right here. Otherwise, we don't set our safety, we end up going back up there. It takes us longer to get to the death abuse, which allows us to spawn back here, where we can immediately jump out and dive into the hole, and then as it fades to black, die. And that's it. It's pretty simple, 100%. I have been trying to look into a 100% run, but as you saw in my save file, I have an 88% save file, and I don't think that there is 100% completion available for this game. As to my knowledge, this was a student project that wasn't fully fleshed out, and there actually is a content removed area that's hidden and opens up after you finish the game and roll credits. There's nothing really in there except for some platforming and some map areas that went unused in the final project. I hope that the dev comes back to this and fleshes that out. It would change the run, obviously. But I think this is a neat little Metroidvania. It's free, it's awesome, it's fun. Combat leaves a bit to be desired, but movement makes up for it. It's Liturnian, really fun game. I hope you guys enjoy running.